Hey, this is Jaime with Echo Real Estate Advisors. Today we're going to look at saved audiences, what they are, and how to use them appropriately. So let's just jump into it. No delays this time. Okay. When you're in your Ads Manager, you're going to go to your you're going to go to the toolbar, your asset library, and your asset library is right here. You're going to go to the audiences. So what we're seeking to do is create a saved audience. When you're running an ad, you select the campaign, whether that be a traffic campaign, messenger campaign, leads campaign, conversion campaign, and all those others. So that's the first step. You're setting your campaign. Then you do the ad set. And in the ad set is you telling Facebook, who do I want to target? Who do I want my audience to be? And then that third step is actually doing the ad. So in the ad set, you may find that you're doing a lot of repetitive work where you know your farming area, you know the audience that you're trying to target, but you may be switching up the type of ad that you're trying to run, but every time you get to the ad set, you have to do the same thing repetitively. So a shortcut that is commonly underused right now is using a saved audience. That's what we're that's what we're gonna do right now. So you're gonna go to create an audience. A custom audience is not what we're looking for. That'll be on another video. A lookalike audience, again, is not what we're looking for, and we won't get into it because I do want to keep this brief as I promised. We're gonna go to saved audience. And we're gonna name this audience test buyer audience. I already have my saved audiences, so I don't need to recreate them per se. Custom audience, nope. Let's just say your farming area is Dallas, the entire city of Dallas. Well, maybe not. We're gonna zoom in and you see the 10-mile radius. If you wanted to do a dialed in audience, there's another video that's labeled dialed in audience or micro targeting. You can drop pins around the desired neighborhood or area that you're trying to target, and instead of including them, you just exclude them. So a brief visual on what that looks like, I would draw another audience right here. As you can see, they're included, but when you left click it, you drop this and put excluded. So anybody in that target audience that you just selected is gone. So this Pac-Man looking thing, this seed looking thing here, would be what your audience, that would be the audience that you're targeting. So if you're targeting sellers, be sure that you're selecting people who live in this location, as you don't want passers-by, people traveling in this location. Well, if they're traveling in that location, then there's a good probability that they don't live there unless they live right down the road. So if you're targeting the entire city of Dallas and that's your farm and that's who you want to target, anybody and everybody, you'll go to them, then this is going to be your audience, if you will. So I want to show you more of the functionality than select the audience or the saved audience for you. Let's see, let's just go the age. Again, I'm just going through the examples. Let's just say for whatever reason you only wanted women to see this audience and people who had selected Spanish as their native tongue or as their speaking language. And then you go into who do you want to include. Then people that have shown interest to, let's say, Realtor.com. That's a good target. Trulia, Zillow. Again, we're just creating a saved audience, so this is something that you're going to be doing yourself. This is something that you already have your ideal audience, but you're having to do it every single time. When you hit that ad set, you're recreating it and including the same people and excluding the same people, targeting the same area. This is just going to save you time. So just breezing right through this. Those are the people that you target. People that are interested in these companies, then they're telling you that there's some level of interest in real estate, whether that they're looking to make a buyer move or they're looking to make a seller move. And then you go to excluding people. So if you're a real estate agent, you are excluding other people that are in your same profession. You don't want them taking your ideas. So people that work for Keller Williams as an example. If I could spell. Century 21. Remax. And notice that I'm going after the demographics of the actual employers, people that are employed within these companies. I'm not going to the Keller Williams interests. I'm not trying to exclude those people because that could include some people that work in Keller Williams, but the majority of the time that includes people that have either had a transaction through Keller Williams or are interested in Keller Williams in some capacity, family members of people that work in Keller Williams, or just like Keller Williams. So essentially we're talking about people, and we're talking about people that don't work at Keller Williams, so there's no reason for us to exclude them. We're wanting to exclude people that other real estate agents that work in these professions. So again, you don't have to do this, but the likelihood of agents using you as their representative agent is very, very low. And beyond that, if you wanted to be a little bit more, not secretive, but if you didn't want other people to see what you're doing when in regards to what ads you're running, this is something that you would do. And also, you just don't want your competition to be running up the ad spend on you, because there's nothing stopping them from clicking through and essentially driving up your lead cost. Does that make sense? So that's what you would be doing there. And narrow audience, you can narrow it into whatever you would like. So let's just see behaviors. People that have shown interest in Realtor.com, Trulia.com, Zillow.com, but also like Bed, Bath, and Beyond. And that way you're driving down the amount of people that you're going to reach. So there's that 1,600. If I take that out, then it's 23,000. So again, it's reducing it. And Bed, Bath, and Beyond is a good indicator because the correlation between the people that like Zillow and also like Bed, Bath, and Beyond is very, very high. And that's something that you can see on the audience insights. We don't have time in this video to go there, but the audience insights, it says right there, it has Zillow first and then Bed Bath & Beyond second. So there's a strong correlation between the two. So I didn't just pull that out of thin air. There's a direct correlation, and there's a higher chance that people that like both are gonna be are in some real estate mood, whether that be buyer or seller. And that's it. Again, we just crafted there we go. We just crafted a quick audience. I wasn't interested in crafting an entire audience per se. I was just more wanting to provide you a how to do it, and then we create the audience. Again, this is something that test buyer audience. This is something that you can do. go to the toolbar section, go to all tools, go to assets, go to audiences, and then create a saved audience.